Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How's it going? Okay, now we are coming to you with a final, or in many ways, a finally, for my 2022 GT2 group build. And this was hosted by Keith over at Keith's Models in RC over in Ireland land. And again, Keith, I'm sorry it's taking me this long to get to the final. I do apologize for that. And I'm glad we're done at this point, and at least this year. if, you know, if we didn't do it on time, at least we did it this year. I know that's not the greatest thing in the world, but if you host again in 2023, I will participate again, and I will definitely be done within the prescribed time frame. At least I will do the best I can. Of course, life, we don't know what's going to happen. But, I know there's a group build that I typically participate in that I won't be participating in around the same time frame. So that should make it a little easier to be well finished or well completed within the time frame. So enough of that jibber jabber. Let's show you what we got. We did this, I don't know how to pronounce this, guys. Tyson Star Card Porsche 911 GT2 or 911 GT2. You're given two sets of decals to do two different types of builds. So this is the one that I did not do, which was the number 35 car. I did the number 33 car. So without all that, let's just take a look at what we got for a final. Okay, there it is. And overall came out pretty well. I had a few self-inflicted issues on this build. I'm not exactly sure why. A couple things kind of went south. The paint was okay. The decals, most of them are okay. But just overall, something, just didn't go 100% perfectly. So, but overall, pretty fun, a very fun build. Again, I don't build many Tamiya kits, and they are my favorite kit company. They go together very well, as most of us know. And I actually thought I was going to have a nightmare with these decals. And out of the two decal packages, this is the harder one, I think, in my opinion. All these little squares, it's all one kind of piece that goes down the side. But some extra patience and some microsol and microset, and there you go. That's what we got for a result. Something I did, which is a little unique to this kind of car, is I left the bottom open. Usually there's a plate that goes all over this, but I left it open so you can see the details, because I did get quite in there with paint and such to detail it out a bit. So yeah, we kind of left it as is. There's the rear of the car. I kind of took some liberties there with the exhaust system and the colorations I used. Speaking of which, we're going to run through the paints we use. I think we pretty much have them all set aside here. So let's just run right down without making this video too long. So of course we use gloss black Tamiya TS14. That's obviously the body. Plenty of semi-gloss black in use on this as well. That's TS29 Tamiya, of course. Now, going on to the others. Pardon me for a second. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, wait a minute. I chased it away. For brush painting, we use more of this Reaper paint, pure black, 0937. We also use for some of the exhaust system XF56, the metallic gray color to use for that kind of thing. Excellent. You can barely see them. The disc brakes, rotors, whatever it be, I think it is. That's a used jade green, again, a Reaper paint, 09015 for that. And then we have a couple more metallics. We used gold, just the tester's gold. That was for the rims here, or the wheels, the rims, right? And then for, again, the exhaust system tips, I decided to use copper for whatever reason, copper metallic. I just thought it would look cool. That was all. Make it your own, that kind of thing. And I think that's basically it. Not a lot of colors for this one, because obviously it's mostly in black. And of course we use transparent red and transparent amber signal, amber signal light, transparent yellow for that. And I think that's basically it. So again, Thanks for all those who've been following along on this one and commented along. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, this one's a final, and we'll put it in a nice case, and it'll make a nice shelf model. So with that being said, thank you again, Keith, and we'll talk to you a bit. Cheers.